Kenner. And I was down bad, got my bands up, got off the block, and I caught me a camera.
TV shows that expose MIDI.
Diddy's been getting exposed for decades. From Madagascar exposing Diddy's freak-offs,
This is like a puppy party.
to Boondocks exposing his love for male rappers.
I loved you, man.
Diddy.
Oh, no. No. They didn't say that in Madagascar. No, they did not. No, I got no. Fat tit. Fat tit. No. I got a fat tit there. I have to. They did not say that in Madagascar.
It's not people. It's animals.
California animals. Dude.
This is like a puppy party. This is like a puppy party.
Yo, what? Yo, I gotta see the whole clip to understand it. I gotta actually know it's real. I gotta know it's real. What does this prove that this is real? Wow, what? Ain't no way. We're trying to look at go deep dive in these TV shows. Cause bro, what?
Like a puppy party.
To Boondocks exposing his love for male rappers.
I loved you, man.
Diddy, you nasty.
These are the movies and TV shows that expose Diddy.
I had no idea.
And first, Diddy and his even creepier friend Dan Schneider made a scene on a Nickelodeon show that aged.
We heard about Mr. Snyder, yeah. We don't watch Nickelodeon over here. We're straight Disney Channel. Okay.
Diddy and his even creepier friend Dan Schneider made a scene on a Nickelodeon show that aged horribly.
And he's still sound asleep. What are we gonna do? You know, in situations like this, yeah, I always ask myself, what would P. Diddy do? P. Diddy?
What's up?
We can't wake up Shane.
Tell you what. Take this toy helicopter. Put it down his pants.
All right, we'll do it. We'll do. Didn't work. He's still asleep.
Try this.
Shall I? By all means.
Now next up, what if I told you one of the characters
That's evil. Sick. Disgusting. Just carry on.
in the Madagascar movie is based on Diddy, and nobody noticed it for 20 years. See, in 2005, Chris Rock, who's a famous comedian and has mutual friends with Diddy, signed on to voice the zebra in Madagascar. And at this point, Chris had been hearing horror stories about Diddy for years, so he and the writers teamed up and slipped in a line that exposed Diddy. See, at 36 minutes in, there's a scene where the main character stumbles upon a massive party, hosted by the character King Julian. And at this party, it just so happened to be on an island filled with naked animals dancing on top of each other. Which is when Chris's character says this.
This is like a puppy party.
What kind of zoo is this?
I just saw 26 blatant health code violations.
See, it's been theorized that King Julian is actually based on Diddy. Because for the rest of the movie, King Julian's only goal is to throw parties. And he'll do anything to make that happen, including taking advantage of characters in their sleep.
I don't care. Soon we will put my excellent plan to action. All we have to do is wait until they are deep in their sleep.
Wow. Yo. I can't even watch these cartoons no more. That's crazy.
He even goes on to hold the main characters hostage until he gets exactly what he wants.
Hell. How did I didn't notice that?
But if that wasn't proof enough, the writers even made King Julian a bit fruity.
Come, Maurice, what is a simple bite on the buttocks among friends? Here, give me a nibble.
The party is over, Julian.
And by 2010, every writer in Hollywood was exposing Diddy. See, in 2024, official court documents
Okay, hold on.
every writer in Hollywood was exposing Diddy. See, in 2000
United States Federal Court, Southern District of New York. Just in Ethiopia. Studio, record, Motown record, University.
2024, official
Okay. Mr. use access to this DJ and his knowledge of Miss Jones and her admirations to groom and entice Miss Jones. Mr. Jones engaged in homestead and Mr. Bowen so far as to share a video of Stephen J. A Caucasian man without a. This is done to ease Mr. Jones' anxiety because according to Mr. Call, this is only practice in the industry. Look, even today he's doing it from Mr. Jones that he had engaged in rapper Meat Man. Wow. Wow. Oh, about that. Win producer here at the Grammy. Wow. What? This is sick. The following other. Man, this is sick.
court documents were released to the public, and they revealed that Diddy had slept with several men. But it appears the writers of Saturday Night Live already knew this, because in 2010, Diddy appeared on an episode of SNL.
Yo, what? Nah, bro. It was in our faces the whole time, chat. We just too young to understand it and know what's going on. It's crazy.
Now, playing himself. But during this sketch, Robert De Niro came out dressed as a woman, and it seemed like Diddy was enjoying this a little too much.
What? Hey, yo. Nah, P-game. Chat, P-game. Nah, I mean, chat, P-game.
Seemed like Diddy was enjoying this a little too much.
What's up, snitches?
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. P. Stay, y'all with me. Stay with me. Niggas was putting the sauce in our face the whole time. We were just too unknowledgeable to take the sauce. You know what I mean, Chad? We was too unknowledgeable to take the sauce and understand what the sauce is. You get what I'm putting down? It's crazy, Chad. I swear.
It's indeed a pleasure to meet you.
And the kiss on the hand, that is impeccable. It's crazy.
And here's where things get even weirder.
Yeah, don't front on Blitz. He's spitting high five.
Girl, you the one that's high five. You wasn't my man's mom, I'd tear that ass up.
Ain't no way this is screwed. Ain't no way this on screw up. Ain't no way this on the screw up, bro. Bro, what? Nah. This.
Thank
Hey, you look at the camera here. It's not on screw up.
you.
Hey, yo. Yeah, it's one of them screw. There, you can tell by the listen. yeah, they're uncomfortable.
Now next up,
Exactly. They couldn't even say nothing after that. It's very uncomfortable. It's crazy, Chad.
we gotta talk about the show Hawaii 5-0, because they predicted Diddy would end up in prison 15 years ago. See, in 2011, Diddy wanted to take on a serious acting role, and after begging everyone in the industry for a part, Diddy eventually got cast in an episode of Hawaii 5-0. But the only problem was, the writers didn't like that Diddy was going to be on their show, so they decided to make his character someone who went on the run after being accused of murder. And well, it's hard not to think they were basing the character off of Diddy's real life.
Garrett,
I didn't kill him. You hear me? I didn't do it.
yeah, I want to believe you, Reggie.
Someone else got to Bukai before I could question him.
You're asking me to trust you. You need to trust us, all right? You need to turn yourself in. And then when we clear you, if we clear you, we'll work together, you understand?
I can't do that. Only have one chance left to find out how this went down.
Hold on, Reggie, you gotta think about your kid right now, okay?
What the hell you think I'm doing this for? If I don't put an end to this now, Kevin will never be safe.
Hey, you can't raise your kid from a prison cell.
Now that wasn't the only
Let's continue.
time Diddy was exposed in 2011, because the TV show Supernatural exposed Diddy's sex addiction years ago. See, when the accusations about Diddy started to pour in, the world started to learn about the term freak off, which is what Diddy used to describe his secret parties that involved some of the most horrifying things imaginable. And in the moment, it seemed to catch everyone by surprise. Well, not everyone, because over 13 years ago, the writers of Supernatural dropped a line in about Diddy's freak offs. And on top of that, they also decided
Hold up, I watched Supernatural. I actually sat down and watched Supernatural. It's a great show, amazing show.
to slip in a line during an episode, exposing Diddy's dark side.
So what kind of thing likes virgins and gold? P. Diddy?
No. I missed that.
Diddy's dark side.
So what kind of thing likes virgins and gold? P. Diddy?
Now look, one TV show
Yo, that's crazy. Yo, that's true. What crazy.
exposed that if you date one of Diddy's ex-girlfriends, you're gonna end up dead. See, when court documents were released.
Okay, what is this? To the lifestyle, excessive alcohol and substance abuse requires her to procure illicit nutrition to satisfy his own reason. Miss Ventura, 5, 19 years old, 17 years old. Oh, I read it wrong. Hold up. 19. She was 19 and he was 37. That's weird, nasty, and disgusting. All in 3. Add to the label of Bad Boy Records. Within a few years, they remember doing an ostentatious, fast-paced, and drug-fueled lifestyle and into a romantic relationship. This nigga nasty, bro. Her boss, one of the most powerful men in the entertainment industry, and vicious, cruel, and uncontrolling man nearly 2 decades. Her senior succumbed to asserted completed control over Miss Ventura's personal and professional life, thereby ensuring her inability to escape his hold. He provided unprecedented
Earlier this year, it was revealed that Diddy.
What the fuck? This nigga needs to rot, die, bury, tear all in one under the prison. I swear to God. This nigga is nasty, evil, manipulative. This nigga needs to rot. I don't give a damn. Don't let that nigga out.
Was in a relationship with Cassie, and that they hit a rough patch back in 2012. And when the two of them went on a break for a few weeks, Cassie started fooling around with a famous artist, Kid Cudi. But when Diddy found out, he was ready to kill
Cudi. I remember Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi got some great music.
Cudi. So Diddy and a group of men found Cudi's car and allegedly threw a Molotov cocktail inside, blowing it up. Luckily though, Cudi wasn't in the car. But not only that, later the same year, Diddy filmed a scene for the show Blackish, and that's when things got a little too close to reality. Cause Diddy played a gangster who gets jealous of his girl hanging out with another man. And well, knowing what we know now, it's clear in this scene, Diddy wasn't acting at all.
What you doing? You trying to make time with my girl?
And I'm sorry, Mr. Savoy. I thought Maribel was your girl.
They all my girls. And if I ever see you talking with my girls again, I'm gonna fill that belly with lead. Now you go peddle some ice, ass boy.
But look, you can't have a freak.
Sorry, Mr. Savoy. I thought Maribel was your girl.
They all my girls. And if I ever see you talking with my girls again, I'm gonna fill that belly with lead. Now you go peddle some ice, ass boy.
Yeah, that nigga wanted it. He was dead serious. Okay.
But look, you can't have a freak off all alone. And the writers of The Simpsons,
I remember this. So I remember this spot on. This is crazy. Simpsons is a show that true people have to not watch or have to watch to understand the world, bro, I swear.
realized this too. Because The Simpsons not only tried to warn us about Diddy, but also the people that go to the white parties too. See, for years, The Simpsons have been predicting some of the biggest events in history, like Donald Trump's presidency, the global pandemic, and even the winners of the Super Bowl. But when it came to Diddy, they weren't making a prediction, they were straight up exposing Diddy. Because in 2017, the writers of The Simpsons had never been to a Diddy party, but had heard horror stories for years. So they decided to do an episode exposing Diddy's infamous all-white parties.
Oh, it's a white party, just the kind I used to throw, although we interpreted the theme a bit differently in those days. Whoever is throwing this magnificent to-do knows how to enjoy their wealth.
Yeah, they even said it on a deserted island and referred to it as a white party. But it gets even crazier, because the guests all looked like people who had been linked to Diddy, like Beyonce, Will Smith, and Flavor Flav. And they had characters.
Yo, wait. Hold on, let me see if I can.
And referred to it as a white party. But it gets even crazier, because the guests all looked like people who had been linked to Diddy, like Beyonce, Will Smith, and Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav. I don't know who that is.
Flav. And they had characters doing all sorts of crazy things to show how ridiculous Diddy's parties really were. Like strippers on a pirate ship in the middle of a pool, and a security guarded private room that only the host of the party had access to. But the writers wanted to make sure the world knew exactly who they were warning us about, because the host of the party is a billionaire rapper who's eerily reminiscent of Diddy.
What did you say?
Mr. Burns and I were just leaving.
Are you Montgomery Burns, the despised billionaire? There's something I've wanted to tell you for a long time, you ruthless monster.
Yeah.
I love you.
With how dangerous we know Diddy is, it's surprising The Simpsons felt comfortable exposing him here. But cartoons in general weren't afraid of Diddy. You had
Bro, I tell you, bro. They putting it in our faces. You just miss it. No cap.
shows like the Boondocks exposing his love for other rappers, and Family Guy clowning him for his face. But no one exposed Diddy more than the creators of South Park, because they'll
What was this? I mean, I don't know. I ain't really watched South Park like that, so I wouldn't know.
make fun of him any chance they get. In fact, they've made it a point to trash his name in 5 different episodes. But one episode in particular had way more than just jokes. See, for years, people have accused Diddy of setting up the shooting of Tupac, and
Biggie.
Just 6 months later, when Biggie was assassinated, people thought he was behind that too. So in 2004, South Park aired an episode of Diddy exposing him as a murderer.
Puff Daddy?
Your friend Kyle told me you don't understand the importance of voting.
Apparently you haven't heard of my Vote or Die campaign.
Vote or die? What the hell does that even mean?
What you think it means.
But in 2024, there was one final movie to warn the world about Diddy. Now before we get into all of that, this video is only possible because of our sponsor, Super Ready to Chance Place It 5 Hours album, Change Their Traders. Anyways, back to the video. Just a month before his arrest, it was exposed exactly how Diddy tortures his victims in the movie Blink Twice. See, in August,
I heard of this movie, Blink Twice, but I didn't watch it.
August 2024, Blink Twice hit the box office, which follows a billionaire who invites women to his private island, where they spend the entire weekend doing drugs and partying. But as the movie progresses, some of the women start acting weird and others slowly disappear. It's revealed the billionaire had been drugging the women with perfume. Now this movie was made before any of the news about Diddy broke, including the recent news about Diddy.
That's a lot of baby oil. Nigga, these are like, wow, waiters.
Allegedly using baby oil to drug his victims during freak-offs. But how could the filmmakers have known about this? Well, when you look into who directed the movie, it all starts to add up. Because as it turns out, Zoe Kravitz, the daughter of legendary musician Lenny Kravitz, was the director. And if you look into Lenny's past, you'll find that
oh, makes sense. Wow.
Not only did he party with Diddy all the time, but they even made music together. So it all makes sense that Zoe, who spent her entire life around her father, would know all of Diddy's secrets. And Zoe's not the only one who started to speak out. Diddy's entire empire has begun to crumble. It's hard to say exactly how Diddy's trial will go in May, but one thing's for sure. Every secret he's got isn't going to be so secret for long.
Yo, Jay, that's crazy. Like, he did it. Guilty. He did it. Lock him up.
With the cannon, and I was down bad, got my bands up, got off the block, and I copy a camera. Post up big bag like Santa, making me nervous. My shooters gon' blam up. If it's